Ever wondered how the biggest machines on Earth take on the toughest jobs? Towering mega trucks, ground-shaking haulers, and loads heavier than a jet plane, facing brutal terrain and split-second decisions. And trust me, what's coming next? You'll want to see this. Barely off the ground, the metal beast launches skyward and slams back to Earth, dust flying everywhere. A flip no one wanted to see. Not every lift is flawless. This was the most dramatic demo of what not to do on a high-budget site. A textbook case of how not to launch a multi-million-dollar ship. Ever seen a train throw snow like it's auditioning for a Marvel movie? Watch this Class 37 in action. It's snowplow cinema at its best. No need for roads or calm seas. Griffin BHT 130 launches like the line between land and ocean was never real to begin with. Looked like a casual door opening, until the bucket showed up and turned the car into modern scrap art. The Paul R. Tregurtha, at 1.013 feet long, displaces massive water volumes, causing shoreline surges with each pass. This isn't just a machine, it's the Rolls-Royce of earth movers. The Komatsu PC-2000 works with elegance. Even in the mud, efficiency never looked this good. The Caterpillar 320D, weighing around 46.000 pounds, demonstrates precision-grade bucket climbing. Every move is a mechanical masterclass. Whole row of RVs on fire, and not a single person hurt. That's what we call scary, but lucky. My heart was doing jumping jacks just watching. This FXJ 225 breaker hits like a rock drummer, 2.000 beats per minute. And even the boulders behind are shaking in fear. This isn't just earthwork, it's engineering elegance. JS-140 and JS-81 work in sync, reshaping mountains with grace and grit. Uh-oh. The mighty M1070's dancing in the mud like it's auditioning for, so you think you can slip. Big power. Zero grip. Think this truck can clear the bend with 22.000 pounds riding its tail? Just 8 inches off course and you'll be watching disaster unfold. Holy moly! That truck's hauling a metal monster that looks like a runaway bridge. It's an overland conveyor, stretching longer than 3 football fields, rolling through the bush like it owns the land. In the heart of the Great Lakes, some ships don't follow the waves, they create them. Paul R. Tregurtha moves not with speed, but with presence. This cat doesn't purr, it scoops like it's getting paid by the pound. Dirt goes up, truck says, "Thank you," and the grind keeps rolling. This 160 horsepower SHANTUISD-16 bulldozer plows through a mountain like it's shaving stubble, rocks fly. Dust storms rise, and suddenly, you want to drive it too. How long do you think it takes to flatten this car into a perfect block? 10 seconds? 5 crunches? However you guess, the outcome is oddly satisfying. That Ben you saw hauling stuff yesterday? One visit to the easy crusher and boom, flattened like a sandwich someone sat on. Thanks to 150 tons of squeeze.
Crush another one.
This ain't just parking, it's parkour for excavators. Tata Hitachi climbs up like it's auditioning for a Fast and Furious spin-off. Boom, a massive log gets thrown in, and within a blink, it explodes into sawdust like a battlefield blaze. The Manitowoc 18,000 with max counterweight system can lift up to 1.8 million pounds, perfect for bridges, wind turbines, and ultra-heavy steel structures. This car didn't make it to Port Hope, but it sure made it to Port Fireball. Someone call the barbecue team, we got flames. Who needs wheels or waves when you've got a floating marshmallow with jet engines? This hovercraft just moonwalked into the ocean. One hit, one smash, no mercy. This Fuchs ain't no machine. It's the heavyweight champ of the junkyard. Dragging 22.000 pounds through forest roads sounds fine, but one muddy patch says, no. And now it's up to a buddy with a rope to bail you out, haha. They came to gray dirt, and got a full mud spa treatment instead. Good thing 345CL brought the rescue scoop. When your 420 horsepower Volvo turns into a mud blender. The wheels are doing cardio. But the truck's like, bruh, we're still stuck. The Cat D6R bulldozer delivers up to 61.000 pounds of drawbar coal, making it easy to uproot a 12-inch mango tree. For this steel beast, that's just a casual push. Big log? Small problem. This beast chews through trunks like it's snack time. It started like a heroic snow charge, and ended like a frosty faceplant. This train didn't hit a snowdrift, it hit a frozen note. With 22.000 pounds of timber stretched over 23 feet. The DOF CF-85 rolled straight into jungle mud wrestling, without even changing its boots. What's harder? Pushing or slowing down 628.000 pounds? Just a few seconds off, and you're rewriting mountain road history. One more inch to the left and bye-bye, truck. But the driver pulled off a mountainside miracle. Somebody give this guy a cape already.